I'm hungry. So very, very hungry.
We're all hungry, Earthworm.
And I'm thirsty. So very, very thirsty.
We're all thirsty, Earthworm.
James, do you see a landmark of any kind?
I'm afraid I don't.
Then that must mean we're still somewhere in the middle of the English Channel.
Even from the middle we should see land. The channel ain't that wide.
It's the current. It swept us out to sea.
What? A jaunt to France is one thing, but an oceanic journey? Oh, I'm not prepared at all. This is the only outfit I have. And my glasses. I have hundreds of glasses, hundreds.
Right, because a change of costume and glasses is exactly what we need in a crisis.
Would you kindly remove your umbrella so I can see?
It's a parasol, not an umbrella, and I will not remove it. I mustn't be exposed to the sun. My skin will dry and crack. It's an alarming sight to see.
We'll all die of thirst and starvation long before your sensitive skin cracks, dear.
I propose... we eat the human. All those in favor?
Nobody is eating anyone.
We must eat something, or we'll starve.
There is something we could do.
What's that, James?
I'm sure nobody wants to hear what I have to say.
Goodness me, why would you ever think that?
Come here, whisper it in my ear, and if I think it's a good idea, then I'll tell the others.
Oh, it's a silly idea. You can see by the look on her face.
On the contrary, I think it's such a clever idea that James should tell you himself. Go on.
I'd rather not.
He'll be all right, I promise.
It's just that, well, we have all the food and water we need.
Where?
Look down.
Salt water? You know we can't drink that, right?
We could eat the peach.
Of course!
Eat the peach? But then we'll sink, and then we'll drown!
We'll ration serving.
Forget that. I'm digging in.
Just a moment. Let us do this properly with a bit of decorum. Grasshopper, would you mind playing?
I'd be delighted.
That's better. Bon appetit, everyone.
Do all grasshoppers play the violin?
Of course not. I'm a short-horned grasshopper. Class, Insecta. Order, Orthoptera. Suborder, Celifera.
And here all along I thought you were a cricket.
As I just specified, I am a short-horned grasshopper. Crickets and other long-horned grasshoppers do not make music. They make noise.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that's because you humans don't know the first thing about our kind.
Centipede?
Watch, I'll prove it. Hey! Human, is Earthworm here? Boy or a girl?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, answer the question.
Earthworm's a boy.
Actually, we Earthworms are both male and female.
Seriously?
Seriously.
I'll bet the human doesn't even know where Grasshopper keeps his ears.
In their heads?
No, they're right here on either side of my tummy.
But that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. No, what's ridiculous is when your ears on the side of your bloomin' head like a knuckle-dragging homo sape. Ho-ho! Look at me! I'm a human!
Pest!
James, the world is full of amazing, strange, and bizarre things you haven't even begun to explore. Have you even begun to wonder why Ladybug sports her spots? There's a lot you can tell by the ruby red shell if you look real close and connect the dots.
Have you even begun to wonder how a grasshopper twangs a tune?
I put a thought in my wing.
There's symphony strings playing love songs to the moon.
Follow us and listen.
There's so much you're missing, such a lot you thought you got.
Until now.
Don't you wonder how a giant peach can go to the sky? 6-foot earthworm catches a ride. Guide through the night by the light of the firefly.
Ain't it kinda crazy? Have you even begun to wonder about that?
Have you even begun to wonder if a hornet can play the horn?
Can you even believe what a spider can weave?
I've been spinning that silk since before you were born.
Have you even begun to wonder why a beetle can't beat the blues? Girls will never compete with my 38 feet. I got lace wings lacing my shoes.
Follow us and listen.
There's so much you're missing,
Such a lot you thought you got
until now. Don't you wonder how a
giant peach can grow to the sky.
6-foot earthworm catches a ride?
Guide through the night by the light of a firefly.
Ain't it kinda crazy? Magic spells can truly come true, and the wackiest things keep happening to you.
Have you even begun
To wonder about that.
Oh, bow wow
Follow us and listen. There's so much you're missing. Such a lot you thought you got. Until now.
Cast a spell with the magical man. Sail a piece like a catamaran.
The world can change because you believe it can. All your dreams can truly come true, and the wackiest things keep on happening to you.
Have you even begun to wonder?
Have you even begun to wonder? Have you even begun to wonder about that? About that. About that.
Have you even begun to wonder about that?
That bloody peach nearly killed me.
Thankfully, I'm a tad bit over my ideal weight, and the peach was soft and ripe. The thing rolled right over us.
And then it rolled away. Far, far away.
Spikers? The boy! What's become of him?
Who cares? He's probably dead.
But don't you find it strange that the boy and our peach disappeared on the very same night?
We've got bigger problems than the boy. Have you read any of them contracts we signed?
Only the parts about the money coming in advance.
Do you know what an advance is?
Yeah, it's oodles of money we get for signing them contracts.
It's money paid in advance.
In advance of what?
Delivering on all them promises we made. TV appearances, movies, magazines. Can't do any of them without that giant bloomin' peach.
So, this is bad?
It's worse than bad, you twit.
We could go to jail. I can't go to jail. The food is wholly unacceptable to a sophisticated palate such as mine.
Are you quite finished?
I am now.
Sponges, my dear, we've got to get out of here before anyone misses that peach.
Too late, Spikes. There's a crowd of them headed up the hill.
Are those police cars?
And helicopters.
We'll pack up our junk and shove it all in a trunk and get away from Spiker and Sponge. Grab the rest of the cash and get away from Spiker and Sponge.
dear. It's all right.
Glowworm, could we have a little illumination, if you please? Thanks, ever so.
You were having a bad dream.
I have it all the time.
I don't like scary dreams either, James.
Here, have a bit of peach. I've warmed it under my wing and added a drizzle of honey that I found in my purse.
Thank you.
Oh, and here's a spot of tea. I'm afraid it's peach tea, but it should do in a pinch.
Please?
Here you go.
Thanks.
Although this wasn't the intended outcome of our little escape, it does feel quite wonderful to be free of that wretched hillside.
And Spiker and Sponge.
Do you know that they killed my fiancé?
No.
Yeah, the gigantic one. She ate him.
Horrible.
What was that? What was that?
It was just Centipede snoring.
What? What's going on? Why is the human saying my name?
We were just talking about those horrible women.
Spiker and Sponge?
Tell them what happened to you, Centipede.
Who cares?
We're sharing.
Fine. Imagine me, not much older than a larvae, just a wee lad of a centipede. I was helping my mom, my dad, my granddaddy put the final touches on a set of boots from the king of the giant centipedes. Imagine 100 mid-calf lace-ups made of iridescent jewel beetles. Oh, those boots were amazing. You know, my whole family, we were in the sock and shoe racket. We were pretty famous in the bug world.
Oh, yes. Yes, they are.
Those boots. But just as I was finishing lacing up the final boot, All of a sudden, there was a flash of light, and the room was filled with poisonous gas. My granddaddy, he pushed me to safety, but I'm the only one who made it. Not even my mom, my dad, or my granddaddy. And they were all killed by Spiker and Sponge in the great rate of 59.
Those two monsters hated everything, even ladybugs. Who doesn't like ladybugs?
I like ladybugs.
Spiker and Sponge were horrible to everyone.
Oh, Spiker and Sponge are no different than any of you humans.
Centipede, James is one of us.
That is a human boy. His kind pulls off our legs and burns us with magnifying glasses. He is not one of us, and he will never be one of us.
Don't listen to him, James. His type are pests.
And your types are snobs.
James, you haven't said anything about your parents. Where are they?
They must be very worried about you.
It's all right, James, you can tell us. My parents were in a horrible accident and now they're gone.
Oh, James, I'm so sorry.
That's why I was sent to live with Spiker and Sponge, so I could be with my family.
They certainly didn't act like a family.
Families are kind.
And patient.
And a family loves you whether you're a boy or a girl, or in my case, both.
James, I've lost my family as well.
As have I, and I miss them terribly.
I miss Mum and Dad every second of every day.
Of course you do.
James, your parents are with you always.
They are?
Of course they are. Someone leaves, who knows why, and you never said goodbye. But once we go, we're not gone. We keep living on and on. She whispers in the breeze, he's waving from a star. They are with you everywhere that you
Left your world all too soon. Look, his face is in the moon. There she smiles, beaming proud. See her laughing in that cloud. And when you feel alone, love is never far. They are with you everywhere that you are. Music of the forest, and the waves against the sand, to the freckles on your hand. Nothing's lost once you've found. They're in every breath and sound. When you're brave,
When you're true,
That's the part of them in you.
If you can just believe, it's beautifully bizarre how they're with you everywhere that you are.
How do I know my parents are with me always?
I know they are, James.
And in time you will too,
But how will I know?
because you'll feel it. Right in here.
Well, we best get to bed. It's gonna be a long night.
It's me in disguise, right before your eyes. Welcome, ladies, and thank you for choosing the Jewel of the Sea for your transatlantic journey. Here we are, two of our best seats. May I get you anything?
A double fizzy. And bring me some nuts. I'm nibbly.
Right away.
A first-class cruise to New York City. How continental we are.
Any moment now, and the Statue of Liberty should be coming into view. In a few hours, we'll be starting our new life in New York City.
Spikes, how much money we got left?
Just enough to set up the old routine. I hear Coney Island's full of suckers.
Spikes, I'm too old to be working the boardwalk.
We ain't got a choice, Sponges. We've got to make a living.
And we were so very close. If only we hadn't lost that peach.
Seems we've lost nearly everything, Sponges. Everything. I mean, really, what have we got?
You thought you could ride on the fruits of your dreams, but you couldn't. So what?
You thought life would glide just like peaches and creams, but it couldn't. Who cares?
No paparazzi ask you to pose.
You want a new yacht, you can't buy one of those. That's the way your new life goes, but in the end, you still got your best friend. And I've got you.
For me, so glad to know you. All right, so you lost all you had, and though you had quite a lot, it's in tatters. Move on. Get over yourself. It's dreadful and sad until you realize you got what still matters. What still matters?
I think you might both my radiant youth.
Voluptuous curve and my solid gold tooth.
But the very scary truth is that she means the most to me. I love you, sis, so glad I got you. For loving to share a heart from a past. And then as you're sick, we'll stick to our shtick. Always true to you, you, you.
Ladies. What in heaven's name is that?
What's what?
Over there, floating on the ocean.
Why, that looks like a giant peach.
That's our Peach!
And that's James.
I was right, Spikes! That little beast stole our Peach!
James Henry Trotter, you give us back our peach! He can't hear you.
Are those people on the peach with that little boy?
Those aren't people.
They look like
Giant bugs.
giant bugs. How is that possible?
A giant peach is going to attract giant bugs.
You are so smart! Isn't she so smart? But what are we gonna do?
Call the Navy, call the Air Force, call the bloody Marines. We've got to let the world know that our dear darling nephew has been kidnapped. Sponges, my dear, we've got to follow that peach!
It's a beautiful sunrise.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful indeed.
Is anyone feeling a little burpy in the intestines?
You probably ate too much peach.
No. It's these waves. They're making me feel so...
Are you all right?
Oh, that's much better. Look over there! It's a sea monster! It's a sea monster!
What is that? What is that?
They're sharks!
Sharks!
There are hundreds of them and they're coming this way!
Whoa! What do they want? What do they want?
I think they're eating the peach!
But they'll sink the ship!
We must do something!
Oh, I'm feeling so good.
You must see this! There are thousands of seagulls eating centipede's vomit!
Oh, shoo, you blasted seagulls!
Seagulls? I'm terrified of seagulls!
Hold on, everyone! They're coming back!
Whoa!
Is there nothing we can do?
There is something.
Tell us!
I'm afraid it's not much more than a wonder. Come on, tell us! If an aeroplane could take to the sky, why can't a peach?
Well, that's because an airplane has engines and wings.
And so do we.
The seagulls!
Exactly! They can be our engines and our wings.
How's that gonna work?
Spider, is your web strong?
Strongest in the world!
And you can make lots of it?
All the web you need!
Perfect! We'll loop Spider's web around the neck of the seagulls and we'll tie the other end to the stem of the peach.
How on earth are we gonna get the seagulls down here?
Bait!
I find that term incredibly insensitive.
But you are the biggest, juiciest earthworm in the entire world.
You're a seagull's
You
dream.
may stop right there.
Earthworm?
I am not about to be pecked to death by a flock of seagulls.
But you won't have to give up your life.
Yes, I will. I know I will.
I won't let them touch you. I promise.
Fine. I'll do it. For you, James. You, James.
Thank you, Earthworm. Action stations, everyone! We've not a moment to lose!
This is never going to work.
If you were viewing me in your bird's eye view, I got a sweet little treat that's just for you. Here to tease and make you squirm, slightly seasoned, nice and firm. Come and squeeze a luscious little worm.
Plump and juicy. I'm your yummy gummy. Plump and juicy. Put me in your tummy, plump and juicy, so delicious. Take a peek and open that beak for plump and juicy. I can keep you chirping, plump and juicy. When it's me you're slurping, come and get some plump and juicy in me. I guess I'm not hungry. At least we tried.
Whoa! Come on, Earthworm! You can do it!
We give you double the pleasure, twice the snack.
Start dividing a worm, then to grow back.
Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Both!
Never-ending fancy feast.
Bring a friend or 12 at least.
Oh, don't pretend that I'm not a handsome beast. When I'm so
Plump and juicy!
I don't mean to flaunt it,
Plump and juicy!
but you know you want it.
Plump and juicy! And you can just
Once you'll peck, you'll beckon for seconds.
plump and juicy!
See your eyes are bulging.
Plump and juicy!
You can't help indulging. Come let loose on plump and juicy. Come here, seagulls. Let's ruffle some feathers. Ooh, this feels good.
Right before your eyes, something quite fruitful shall take to the skies.
Flying through the clouds.
We are flying on the most wonderful aeroplane in the world. I mean, come on, it's remarkulously phantasmerific.
It is indeed remarkulously phantasmerific.
Oh dear.
The Earthworm.
The problem is.
Yes?
The problem is.
Go on, spit it out.
The problem is that there is no problem.
Oh. But there is a problem. A problem that each and every one of you continues to ignore. Have you forgot what happened to your fiancé, Spider? Or your family, Ladybug? Or yours? Or yours? Or mine? They were all killed by humans. And aren't we all lucky that the humans saved the day? But listen to me. One day soon, the humans gonna get tired of playing with the bugs, and that'll be that. Squish, splat, crunch, and that'll be— Whoa!
Spider Squick starts spitting out going in after him! Here, tie this around your waist. The rest of you hold on, and if you feel 3 tugs, start hauling me up at once. Do you understand?
Yes, James!
Wish me luck!
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear!
Keep feeding him rope.
Do you think we will ever see either of them ever again?
Well, I don't care a bit about Centipede, but James, he's been so very nice to me.
Don't start crying, Earthworm, and get us all started.
The rope, it's gone slack.
We're never going to see them again.
My dear, sweet James. On 3, everybody. 1, 2, and 3. Pull with all your might.
The human, he saved me. He swam around in the Atlantic Ocean and saved me.
That was very brave of you, James.
I have a question. Could you have kept Centipede underwater for just a little longer?
Centipede's really not that bad, Earthworm. He's just angry because his family was taken away from him too soon.
Still think all humans are the same?
I don't know what to think anymore.
You really should apologize.
I know.
Well,
I don't know how.
Everyone, look!
look at the size of those buildings!
We've traveled completely across the Atlantic Ocean to New York City!
Isn't that remarkable?
Safe at last!
Children, be wary if you're faint of heart. Pray that no one dies right before your eyes.
You there! On the page! We're here with the commander of the United States Air Force! Surrender at once! You have 3 seconds to return our page! 3, 2, 1!
Right before your eyes.
Launch the attack helicopters!
Right before your eyes.
Fire the heat-seeking missile!
Look, a new surprise! Ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. We're about to make our final descent into New York's JFK International Airport. To your right, you'll notice the Empire State Building. And right in front of us, you'll notice a giant peach flying directly towards us. The plane sliced through the silken strings of the peach plummeted towards the earth. Women scream! Strong men said things like, I guess this is it, Joe. And then bam, the peach fell to the air, landing on the spire of the Empire State Building! Right before your
Dear darling, sweet nephew James, it was very naughty of you to steal our peach.
You can have the peach.
Oh, but we're here for more than just the peach. That's right.
we're taking our little helper monkey slave back home, where he belongs.
You can run,
You can hide,
but we're the only family you've got! You and the Peach are coming home with us forever.
after we fumigate the box, of course.
Here, Buggy, Buggy, Buggy!
Stop! Stop it right now! You are nasty, mean, horrible people, and you will not hurt my family!
Oh, Peach! It's me! Run for your life!
Is it wrong that I don't feel sad?
Of course not.
How do you feel, James?
I feel relieved. Those two monsters can never hurt anyone ever again.
Hey, listen, James. I think I'll be heading out, but before I do, I just wanted to say thanks for saving my life and, well, for saving all of our lives and for showing me that all humans aren't the same. And, well, you're a good kid, James. A real good kid. I'll be,
Centipede? Where do you go when you're back on the ground? Safe in the arms of the family you found. How do you know it's a place where you won't be alone? 'Cause when you get there, it feels perfect. And when you get there, it's a place where you want to stay, where you know that the world is okay, and you finally found your way. You found your way home.
can I really stay here with all of you?
Depends. You still going to be a pest?
Probably.
Sounds like a family to me.
And what a peculiar family we are.
Like any family ever.
And I wouldn't want it any other way. We held on through that storm. The clouds finally parted and we're safe and warm.
Take a breath, sing a song. Finally we've landed right where we belong.
Unwind.
Unpack.
We'll always have your back.
Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend. You were lost on the sea, but you're safe here with me till the end. We're staying right here.
Buddy, now ain't that swell?
Welcome home.
And this family of ours went on to do some remarkable things.
I became a world-famous designer of fabulous shoes.
I used my web to build the most amazing bridges the world has ever seen.
And I became a social activist, forming BAIT, Bugs Against Insensitive Terminology. You got me, I got you.
Always gonna be a pal to pull you through.
When you're down,
Feeling low.
Now you have a home where you can always go.
An open door,
a warm bed, a
nest to rest your head.
Welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home, my friend.
Like a tune you can hum when your journey has come to an end. We're staying right here, waiting a tale to tell.
Grasshopper and Ladybug got married and had many, many children of their own.
But always thought of James as their firstborn son.
And James Henry Twice Potter, who had been the saddest and loneliest little boy you could find, suddenly had the very best family in the entire world.
And as for the enormous peach pit, we turned it into the most wonderful home where this unlikely family still lives today.
And when James grew up, he traveled the world telling children everywhere about his adventures on the giant peach. And that, my dear audience, is exactly what you just seen. I told you it was all true.
Welcome home.